Midnight Sun here, back with another God of War. We're going to be doing part 14 this time, and we're going to just pick up right where we left off last time. So, we cleared the vault, and now we get to make our way back out. I don't think there's anything else out here. No more ambushes. We're being prepared for that this time.
Kill his own father? Over some treasure? Seems so greedy.
Remember what I told you, boy. Assume nothing.
Well, sure. He didn't seem like a great father, but...
You only know half the story.
Yes.
Alright, we got this guy who was not here earlier. So we're just going to take him out real quick. I'm going to wait until he gets to a good spot before attacking him here. I think I should be fine. Forest Ancient. Alright. Okay, I am really bad at dodging projectiles. That fire hurts, oh my god. Alright. I think we got an extra hit in there, which is good. As far as I'm aware, these guys take at least 3 times to get down, so we gotta deal enough damage to them for 3 times. Of course there's more enemies. That's new. This is not looking good. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Starting to not like this. Of course he does that then. It's rather frustrating. Alright, we're gonna... Damn it. This is taking way longer than I thought it would. Ugh, I got locked into place there. That's annoying. Okay, we're gonna try and take out this guy. We're still low health. Son of a bitch. Not sure if I'm allowed to swear, but... Am I safe down here? I think I'm safe here. Wait, does it just not attack me? What happens if I go back up? Okay, it's gonna attack me again. Okay, so we're back here again. We died one more time there. We're gonna try and utilize this area and see if we can survive by jumping in and out here. These guys come down here, so we're gonna do our best. This is definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would, and I probably should have just given up, but every time I kept convincing myself that, you know, it would get a little easier, and it doesn't. It just stays the same difficulty. This guy could kill me right now if I'm not careful, so I'm trying to play really cautious. Or as cautious as I can here. We got a little bit more health. Now the problem with this guy up here has always been his beam. I'm good most of the time, but as soon as he has that sharp beam thing that goes out, I just don't know how to dodge it. So I'm going to do my best and just hope that he doesn't use the beam. I think as long as I can get him down one more time, I should be good. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It's not. I have to get him down one more time. And if he uses that beam, I'm dead. But I do have some rage, so I'm just going to run back here. Hope I don't have to use my rage. And then when I come back up, he should reactivate again and do that first attack. There we go. Okay, and if I just do this... Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we got him. Ugh, I don't know why it's making me do... Oh my god. After all of that, I would be so frustrated if I died right there.
Sounds good, right?
Adequate.
Adequate, yeah, I'll take that. Poison, okay. Well, I think we're at about 50 deaths now. I don't know how long that actually took me because I'll edit most of those. Can't even talk now. Most of those deaths out. I think I was there for like an hour. So that was not pleasant and not fun at all. But it does mean that the game, despite we're getting, better at the game, we're running into more challenging enemies. Might have to look up a video on that specific enemy encounter and see if I'm just not aware of the correct mechanics to dodge it. So, and we get a turn in the quest.
We found no whetstone. This dagger belongs to the reaver who took it.
They took most of the good stuff.
Oh? Well, here, take this. In exchange for the dagger.
Okay, we got a talisman.
The dagger you brought me is quite interesting. An artless design, but the construction is sound. Where in the temple did you find this?
In a reaver's back.
Oh. Oh.
He mentioned he was part of a larger clan. Maybe they took the whetstone?
Quite possibly. I know I've seen this design before.
All right, well, that was some interesting lore at the end there. We really need some health. Get it right here real quick. And we didn't use our rage, so that'll come in handy whenever we run into a tough enemy. The next thing that we're going to do is the other dwarf quest, which I hope is a little bit easier than the one we just did. Okay, hold on a second. Alright, so I just had to take care of some stuff real quick on personal ends over here at the house here. So now we're ready to go. And I think it's just going to be the fastest way to go right here to Brok's shop, and then we'll get on a boat and make our way over to the next area. I love this location in here, by the way they do the loading screens. Like, they let you move and they hide the loading screen behind this area here. As far as I can tell, I'll just keep running in circles basically until the portal there is ready to spawn. And there's that trick area on the right there that makes you kill yourself, so watch out for that. Okay. So Brok's reminding us of his quest there, which we're going to go do now. And after we do that, we're going to go back up the mountain. And I think we have the means to get through the Black Breath now. I don't know why, but there's like a lot of question marks in a lot of these areas, and I'm kind of confused because as far as I can tell, we went to a new realm, we got the light, and then we're going to climb up the mountain, and we're going to drop the ashes. So I'm just going to double check and see if there's anything over here real quick. With that said, what else is there to do in the game? Are we going to fight a god at the top of the mountain? Like, is that it? Or are we just spreading her ashes or anything else going on, So I'm not sure the other avenues or areas, if like after we do the mountain thing, if we're going to come back down and we're going to get more. Because Atreus still has some hidden arrows. So there's something else that we need to unlock. There's some puzzles that I don't know how to do yet. So there's got to be a lot more to this than what's being shown here. So as far as I'm aware, the quest is in this direction. I don't know exactly how to get there, but it looks kind of promising. Maybe we go over here and walk back.
Try another story?
Oh man, another story?
Shouldn't be any worse than the last one.
Very well. There was a young man who was caught stealing and condemned to die. His mother came to visit his prison. She was a kind woman.
I'm curious
who
about
could
that.
only give love. But set that aside. We must proceed on foot.
Can we finish later?
Perhaps.
We have another brazier. Or brazier, I don't really know how to pronounce it.
Kavakia.
That's a giant. Okay. Got an enemy near us. There's a way to quick turn, but I can't remember what it is, especially when I'm in the heat of combat. I think it's like down on the D-pad, but I just don't really find myself using it. It throws me off a little bit even. Man, those worms really do a good job of dodging whenever I want to do the big attack. Gotta watch out for that other guy. So this guy heals, so I think I want to take care of the worms. Okay, that was rude. Just trying that out to see if anything useful comes of it. We're going to use the wolves here. It looks like that guy's still healed even though the wolves were hitting him. So I'm not sure how useful the wolves are for blocking that kind of stuff, or if it registers as an attack. One thing that is kind of frustrating, I get that I'm playing in the highest difficulty here, and I'm probably going into a little bit of these areas too soon. But like that enemy there is green. So that should be an enemy that isn't too difficult for me. And it still feels like it takes forever to kill the enemy. You know, I feel like for something that's green and your level, it should only take like 5, maybe 6 swings at the most here. Especially when you throw in a couple hits with the crossbows. For a yellow enemy, let's say you call it 10 hits, and then for a purple enemy, 15 hits, you know, give or take. So I feel like it's a little bit slowed down or a little bit long. I don't know if that changes later on as we just get more and more stats, or what's going on with that there. Our health is doing a lot better. We've taken a few hits here with the poison and still not gotten too bad. Waiting for this guy to show up. See if we can do a big swing. There we go. Alright, whoa. I didn't think that guy got that close. Now this guy is actually not really a big deal. I mean, the whole time he's a level 4, so he's also a yellow enemy. He should be a big deal. But with the bow stunning him and how slow he is, and his attacks are very predictable. I mean, he's faster than the kill than the worms even, so.
I must speak with you.
What's wrong?
I came to this lake with a group of tradesmen, seeking refuge from the desolation. But how could we know it was even worse at the Lake of Nine?
We cannot undo your mistakes, Spirit.
I know that. But I fear for my captain and crew. I believe they are still under the water. Will you find them for me?
Is there anything you can offer us in return?
I have little to offer.
Oh, well, I'm not sure.
Wait! I died wearing a valuable family heirloom. It's yours, if you promise to find my crew.
Deal.
Thank you.
Look at Atreus learning. He's like, oh, there's something in it for us.
Learning.
Why
Okay.
didn't you or Mom ever tell me about the desolation?
I won't speak for your mother, but it was never my concern. Nor should it be yours.
Doesn't it concern us if everything around us is dying?
Our only concern is reaching the peak.
Really? Then why are we exploring all these islands?
The resources we find improve our equipment. If we stray from the path, it is only to prepare ourselves for the journey ahead.
I can live with that if it means we keep exploring. And helping others.
Oh, another one of these. How many is that?
Hey, this does more than decipher those
Ooh.
Muspelheim runes.
We
It
got
also
all of them.
contains the travel room. Should we go visit the fire realm?
And we could travel to Muspelheim? That sounds fun. One more ship head. That's good. I think I hear a bird somewhere, but I'm not sure where he is. I'm not too concerned about the birds. If I find them just by casually looking around, then that's great. If not, I can always come back to the area later and get them. So this was clearly not the way to the Brok quest. I'm just going to get this real quick. So it must be further to the left or the right there. Gonna double check what we got over here, because apparently I missed this. Alright, well that wasn't really worth it. Oh, maybe we can hear that story. Come on, Atreus. I'm flying around on the boat now. It's time to ask for the story.
So what story were you going to tell?
Hollander Chasm.
There was a young man who was caught stealing and condemned to die. His mother came to visit his prison. She was a kind woman who could only give love. But her son, the thief, met her with rage and bit off her ear.
What? Why?
Because the boy had always been a thief, and his mother had taught him only love and nothing of consequences. Had he been taught discipline instead, he might have lived longer.
Sure, but her ear, that's not right.
Sounds eerie. I apologize immediately. Okay, we got a bird. That was kind of an interesting story that they got there, though. It definitely was surprising. I think there's a bucket up here somewhere. There it is. Not a huge fan of the buckets, but they're all right. Okay, making sure we're not missing anything over here. Ooh, do we have a treasure? Okay, a little bit of hack silver. That's not very good compared to the other treasure things that we found.
Boy.
Okay, more information right off the bat.
Boy.
Ah, I was wondering about this.
And a chest. Okay, that's pretty good. Sounds like Brok.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
Okay. We're going to read this and then head on in and hope
What
this
does it
doesn't take
say?
too long.
Yes, sir.
Loving, respectful. What's your
These
next?
runes read death inside.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I guess it wouldn't hurt to die some more. We've already died 50 times so far in the making of these videos. What's one or two more?
So, Brok said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
If you wish, I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him? Dwarven, with no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
There's not a dragon in here, is there?
I mean, I'll keep looking.
I kind of like that. Okay, we got some fire up there. Nothing useful from that. Whoa. I don't know why, but I did not expect that to come back at me that fast. Ooh.
That's a soul eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
That's scary.
It does not attack.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
They are. No soul.
Do not drop your guard. Come.
Also, he's a boy. More treasure? That's weird. More hack silver. I'm starting to think that that's not actually like buried treasure like the other ones. And of course. Before I jumped, I looked down and thought to myself, hey, that looks way too peaceful and open. Definitely going to be a bunch of enemies bombarding me. At least they're all green. Take care of these nightmare things first, because they tend to be very annoying. They inhabit the enemies and empower them, and then I have to hit them a bunch to get the nightmare out. So if I just take care of them first, I don't gotta worry about that. Also, their levels are looking a little bit lower in this area. I was expecting much higher compared to the first quest, so this isn't that bad, actually. Okay. If this will let me pick it up.
Not him.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ring while looting the body.
Oh,
It's hard to tell if Kratos is being kind of serious, you know, or not, or if he's actually like slowly building up some emotion on this journey or letting his son see his emotion anyway.
Focus up.
Please tell me that's not a revenant. Of course it is. Okay, no way to roll there, so that's on me. At least it's not a difficult one, and I rolled into that again. I am really dumb when it comes to fighting these revenants.
need more time.
Okay, he's down here. And there we go again. Okay, that was a bad hit. Come on, Atreus. Please just hit once. Whatever. Go all the way down there and be annoying. Okay, or just blow up randomly. Fine with that too. Alright, I'm noticing a little bit of a weirdness in terms of pushing the B button around some of these things. They just don't want to activate right away. I'm sure it's my system and not like an actual bug or glitch or something like that in the game, but this is one of the better games for being out for so long. I've not run into anything that's made me incredibly frustrated or really upset. Yeah, I don't know why you thought you'd find him alive. But okay, we got an explosion thing over there. As I was saying, not a lot of issues or bugs in this game. I mean, I think there's like 1 or 2 exploits that are pretty well known, which can ruin the experience a little bit, but it's not as bad as anything like Skyrim, you know, or Fallout. So even Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is one of the newer titles, you know, has way too many bugs and issues in it compared to how this is running. So well done, the people who made this game.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Another map. Bet we'll find something useful here.
We gotta find these other seals. Sure, something over here is gonna get released. This better not be hack silver again. Of course it is. Well, at least that's a good chunk of it. 3,400. I'm getting kind of tired of running around and finding a little bit of hack silver in all these places because it looks like an item, and usually the items are much more valuable. Oh, there's another seal. So we need one more, and I'm not sure if it's going to be on this side, but I can't think of anywhere else it would be. Looking for the inn. That's one other thing, is like I feel like a lot of the times I'm barely passing by some of these seals, so I'm trying to be a little bit more careful. There's definitely going to be some enemies bombarding me here. I feel it. This is too open of an area.
Follow me, Atreus.
On my way.
Okay, well that's definitely a place we gotta go. Oh, and there's our last seal.
The ring on that severed hand, attached to the Soul Eater. Well, we know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brok. No need to fight it, right?
No, we will fight it
Why?
because you are frightened of it.
That's pretty good, actually. Atreus has got to get over his fear, and there it is. I was waiting for that. Can't let those nightmares jump on top of this guy. That'll be super annoying. I'm willing to take some damage. Now, as long as it's just these two, it should be good. I don't think I'll have to use my rage, but I'll be ready for it in case I do. And we got more. Okay. I was worried that Nightmare was going to explode on me. That's actually not that bad. Okay, we got a lot more enemies coming in now. Take care of that. And then we're See if we can take out this big guy. Okay, that wasn't that bad. We gained some of our health back. Got 3 more enemies, it looks like. Got some distance there. A couple of those guys are about done. One of them's got a stun. And that guy's done. And now we just have this one more, and he's even slightly on fire. Perfect. Okay, that wasn't too bad of an area. I thought that was going to be a lot harder, especially when they kind of jumped to me at the end there. I guess that's probably what those barrels are for exploding the enemies. And we got some of our health back too, so that's great.
Be strong, Atreus. Stay focused and look for a weak point.
It's kind of funny that like we're confronting it with Atreus, because Atreus is actually like doing a lot for this. It's just me killing the enemy. So I'm gonna wait until he turns around and goes the other way, because I think he'll start attacking me as soon as I jump down. We're gonna wait until he gets a little bit distance away from me.
Stay quiet.
All right.
Make no sudden movement.
We got some barrels over here, so I wonder if that'll help us do some damage to it. Come on. Alright, so this one is a little bit slower, it seems. That's not that bad. And we're getting a bit of a tutorial here as well, which is weird. It almost seems like we're supposed to encounter this guy first before going to the other ones, but I didn't get this quest until later on. There was nothing blocking this area though, like the last one that needed the other thing for it. The light arrows. Definitely does seem like this is going to take a bit. There's no fast way to take care of these ancients or soul eaters. I don't know if they classify as the same thing or not, but knock it back, hit it down. Oh, we got some enemies coming in finally. So I think I could probably use the barrels to my advantage when it comes to some of these guys, but I'm not sure if I should focus on the other enemies or take out the soul eater. He's pretty close already. I don't think he'll be taken out here. He'll probably be just shy of it again. I could get one more good kick in there. Alright, summon my axe back. Now if I could just throw this at him, I think I'll be good. Okay, so he's good. We just gotta hit him one more time and he's done. Ooh, that was good. And now we just got these random enemies, which I'm not gonna play around with. Maybe hit that back there. There we go. Alright, fire sigil. Increase resistance to burn. So I'm getting a couple of those elemental resistances, which is nice. Ooh. Oh, the Alchemist ring. Okay, probably a quest item.
The Alchemist. But where's the rest of them?
Ashes, most likely.
The Soul Eater got him. I guess we should bring this back to Brok.
I kind of wonder why a Soul Eater was here roaming around. He's just casually, you know, chopping up bodies. What we got here? Fury of the Ice Troll. Ooh, that one looks good. That's a light runic attack? I think I might equip that. That one looked the most, not quite fun, but looked the most useful compared to the other ones. I don't know until I'll fully upgrade it or compare it to the others, but we'll probably equip that when we get the chance here. Okay, So I wanted to double check that I had my game saved and that everything was actually recording properly. I get really nervous when I go through this for especially long periods of gameplay and panic and think I'm not recording, but I'm good. We haven't died so far here, so that's great. And hopefully that's not jinxing it.
Spells out Ejim Staney.
Ejim Staney.
I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
Okay.
Well done.
So it looks like no matter what there, one of them is going to get inside this guy. I was really hoping to hit that right, but I guess I couldn't. Maybe I can get him under these other ones.
I can't yet.
Okay, this dude was sidestepping the exact same way I was sidestepping. I'm not proud of that. Oh, nice. And another one. If you get the barrel, no. I gotta be faster to react to those things. And I'm not sure if there's a experience thing for stunning enemies, so I'm just gonna stun them whenever they come up. I'll check later in the menu and see if there's something that pops up for that. Heard a raven, but I think it's just a normal raven and not one of the special ravens. Oh, did I miss something back here? I'm supposed to go that way, I'm pretty sure, but you know the rules. Anytime they give you another path, we go to the one that looks like the incorrect one. Hope we find something good. I hope our son has got good grip and he doesn't fall to his death. Alright, what do we got here? Really? That was why they built that whole path. There's got to be another reason for having that. I'm assuming we're coming back here later, maybe. But I cannot think of a reason why they built that whole thing for just a little bit of hack silver. Alright. Let's get our way out of here. As soon as we exit the mine, we'll end the video there, because I'm pretty sure it's getting long. The other reason why I'm keeping these videos short, first, is so that it's not overwhelming for you guys. Second, so I have some time to look through and edit the videos. And then third, if I upload any video over like 45 minutes onto YouTube, it'll take about 4 hours to process the video. What is this guy doing? He's aura farming is what he's doing. Okay, I got a shield too, buddy. Not gonna lie, I kind of liked that enemy for a second there. The way he was just stepping in. No, kind of cool sometimes. Alright, so those guys aren't too big of a deal if they're just by themselves. So yeah, anyways, it takes like a couple hours to upload it onto YouTube, and that can be a huge drain. So, unless something changes, I'll keep the video length to about 30 minutes, give or take. Alright, we were here before. We just gotta come up this way and tell Brok the baddish news. Almost got full health.
What'd you find?
Your alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brok. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, he must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi.
Wonder what that means. Grip of Volander.
I'll take a closer look at this here ring.
I was too focused on the grip, but Brok was saying
Maybe
something.
Anthari left a bit of magic inside for he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Okay. Just double checking these. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to go with Fury of the Ice Troll. We're going to upgrade it while we're at it. We do have quite a bit of XP. Ooh, we got an achievement for that. That's nice. Okay, so hopefully that was a good one. Interesting. We're gonna try out most of the skills, so. But that's gonna be all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.